What's happening, ladies? Hope you're all well. Haven't made a video in a while. It gets like that sometimes, but wherever you are in the world, I hope you're chilled, relaxed. Let's get into this. Male gaze. And it's an interesting topic because as women, you're used to it. You know, you're used to male gaze. I don't need to tell you what it is. You know, men checking you up and down as they walk past. And look, it's an interesting one, and the reason I say that is because you see, I've noticed that sometimes I'll just be walking, and this is my personal experience, I'll just be walking and I just look in a direction. No, I'm not looking at anyone in particular, and I lock eyes with a woman and she gives me that look as if to say I was checking her out. I'll just be like this, walking about. I'll look up, and then I happen to be looking in the direction of a woman, and she takes that as I'm checking her out. That does happen. Now, obviously, I'm a man. I'm attracted to women, so sometimes I'll see a woman and find her attractive. I don't think there's any shame in that. Don't stare at people, I think, is the key thing. But, you know, obviously, if you find something attractive, you're going to look at it maybe a little bit longer than something you find hideous. So there is a case of when you see someone who you find attractive, you're probably going to look at them a little bit more. But there is definitely also, on the other hand, instances where I'm literally just walking, I look up, say I'm looking down on the floor or whatever, and I look up, and then a woman will see that as, you know, I'm checking her out when I'm actually not. So there is that as well. It's like there's two sort of instances that I can talk about as a man. Those are the main ones, I think. Some men really do take it to extreme. They'll look for a real long time, and I think that obviously would make you feel uncomfortable. As a guy, I do get more looks than the average guy, and not in a non-arrogant way. I don't want to come across as arrogant, so I actually could probably talk about this a little bit more than the average guy, because I don't think there's a lot of guys who don't get looks from women. When I'm out and about, I do actually get looks from women, like from women's cars, or like, so like I'll be walking and then I can feel someone checking me out, like with their car window open, or people look at me when I'm in bars and clubs. And I do think getting attention is nice sometimes, but also on the other hand, it can make you a little bit uncomfortable, and that's that. When it becomes a bit creepy. And the thing I can understand, the thing that I try and understand, is the fact that obviously men, typically speaking, tend to be a little bit more physically strong than women. So if a man is, it's not just a case of look and walk away. I don't think there's anything, you can't help who you find attractive, so you look and then you walk away, or you look and you approach. You know, it's either one or the two. But if you're just looking and staring and it becomes creepy for a woman, I could understand how that would make you feel very uncomfortable. So I would say, with regards to male gaze, and I can't spend too long, unfortunately, I'd love to just make videos all day, but I can't. There are instances where, you know, I'm literally just looking at the floor, looking at my phone, I look up, I see a woman, and she takes that as I'm checking her out. There are cases where I find a woman attractive, maybe look a little bit longer, just nature, you know, but I always do try and make sure, if I'm not going to approach a woman because I'm busy, I'm seeing someone, I try not to look for too long, because it's like, I can see how that would become creepy. There are a lot of guys who don't understand that, and they'll just stare at a woman once, twice for a long period of time, and I can understand that makes people feel uncomfortable. And I would definitely say, like, from a guy's point of view, I try and take it like this. If I find a woman attractive, either, you know, you look and you appreciate and you keep going, or you approach, but don't stare. I don't want to stare for like a really long time, because that's when it gets into creepy territory. Anyway, what do you think about what I spoke about in this video? Let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day. See you on the next one.